Hi, it's Miss Mary Ellen again, and welcome back to StoryBreak. Today we're going to be doing some stories about sharing food. Okay, so that should be a lot of fun. But first, let's do the song that we always start with. And the more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we sing together, the more we sing together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we clap together, the more we clap together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we clap together, the happier we'll be. Okay, great. Now let's sing The Wheels on the Bus. Do you all remember that one? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Round and round, the wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The door on the bus goes open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The door on the bus goes open and shut, all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town. The parents on the bus say shh, 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 shh. The parents on the bus say shh, 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 all through the town. Okay, our first book is called Hot Pot Night by Vincent Chen. And it's a story about people in a big apartment who all get together and make one meal to share. Hot Pot Night. What's for dinner? See, everybody from their own apartments, all the different families are calling out, what's for dinner? Let's have hot pot. I have the pot, you have the broth. She brought the meat, he grew the greens. Hot pot, hot pot, let's have hot pot. Splosh goes the meat, splash go the greens. What a good smell. What a long wait. Hot pot, time for hot pot. Please pass the sauce. Save me some meat. I want some more. There's more for all. Hot pot, tasty hot pot. No more cabbage, no more tofu. No more hot pot. What to do? This time your pot, next time my pot. Hot pot, hits the right spot. Okay. And it says here hot pot is a Chinese soup that encourages people to share because you can put in all different things that everybody brings. Okay. I have another book here about food and sharing. It's called 2 for Me, 1 for You by Jörg Mühle. Two for me, 1 for you. On her way home, Bear found 3 mushrooms. 1, 2, 3. Weasel was very excited. He wiped the mushrooms, seared them, seasoned them with plenty of salt and pepper, and let them simmer in the frying pan with a little parsley. See Weasel making the mushrooms here in the pan? Bear dished up 1 mushroom for you and 1 mushroom for me, she said, and another mushroom for me. That's fair. I'm big, so I need to eat a lot. Is that fair? Weasel did not agree. 1 mushroom for me and 1 mushroom for you and another one for me. That's fair. I'm small and I still have to grow. How do you think they should divide 3 mushrooms? 1 for you, 2 for me. That's fair because I found the mushrooms. That's not fair at all. You brought them home to me and I did all the work. I wiped the mushrooms and seared them and seasoned them and simmered them in the heavy pan with parsley. But you used my recipe, and I set the table. And anyway, I like mushrooms much more than you do, said Bear. Mushrooms are my absolute all-time #1 food. And I'm so hungry, you can hear my stomach grumbling. Wait, I'm bigger than you, so my hunger is bigger. My stomach's been grumbling so long it's croaky. But I said first that my stomach's grumbling. This little hand here. But I said I wanted the extra mushroom first. 1 mushroom less won't hurt you. Too many mushrooms aren't good for little weasels. Or for fat bears. Okay, that does it. 2 for me, 1 for you, and that's it. In that case, you're not my friend anymore. Hey! Do you see the fox? While they were fighting, he grabbed the extra mushroom. Bear and Weasel were stunned. The cheek of it, they shouted. Totally unfair. Can you believe it? He just swiped our mushroom. But then they wished each other bon appetit. The mushrooms tasted wonderful. There was even dessert. Wild strawberries, cried Bear, delighted. My absolute all-time #1 food. Weasel dished them up. How many strawberries do you see? 1, 2, 3. Do you think they'll figure out a better way to share the food this time? I hope so. Now I have a rhyme for our flannel board. It's called I Love to Eat. I love to eat, a fat toad cried. I eat all day, he cried with pride. I eat and eat until it hurts, and finish up with 3 desserts. Oh my goodness. And when the evening darkness comes, I light the lamp and eat the crumbs. He really likes to eat. I have another story here about sharing food. It's called Quill Soup. Now, some of you may remember over the summer we had a puppet show called Stone Soup, and this is similar. Okay, that's an old story that is retold in a lot of different places. This one is written by Alan Durant and illustrated by Dale Blanknar. And it says, these illustrations are by a South African artist who is inspired by Tanzanian artwork, the wood sculpture of Western Africa, and the costumes and masks of the Bois people of Burkina Faso. So these pictures may be a little bit different, but they're very bright and they should be fun to look at. Quill Soup, a stone soup story. Noko the porcupine was hungry and tired. He'd been traveling through the valley of 1,000 hills and hadn't eaten for days. He saw a small village ahead, and his spirits lifted. Food and shelter at last, he thought. Meanwhile, in the village, the animals caught sight of Noko. "There's a stranger coming," squealed Monkey. "Quick, run to your homes," shouted Meerkat. Noko trudged into the village. It was silent and empty. "Hello, friends," he called. But there was no reply. Noko went to the first house and tapped on the door. "Yes?" asked Warthog. "I've traveled a long way, and I'm very hungry," said Noko. "Do you have anything I can eat?" Warthog shook his big head. "I'm sorry," he replied. "I ate a big lunch, and all my food is gone." Noko knocked at the next house. "How can I help?" asked Rabbit. "Please, I need some food," said Noko. "So do I," Rabbit exclaimed. "My greedy brother came to visit and ate all my food. I have nothing to eat." Noko knocked at Monkey's door. "Yes, what is it?" Monkey asked. "I wonder if you have any food to spare for a poor traveler," Noko inquired. "We are poor villagers," Monkey grumbled. "We don't have any spare food." So Noko went to Aardvark's house. And Meerkat's house. And Pangolin's house. But he came away hungry. All of them said they didn't have any food. By this time, Noko was very tired and very hungry indeed. But his brain was as sharp as the quills on his back. He could see from the villagers' sleek coats and rounded bellies that they were lying. He knew they had food. How was he going to get some? He sat and thought, and after a while, he came up with a plan. I wonder if I might have a little fire and a large pot of water, he asked the villagers. Of course, they replied. They couldn't refuse him that. And a pot of water, right? Noko put the pot on the fire so the water could boil. It seems I shall have to make my own food, he sighed. I will make quill soup. He plucked 3 quills from his back and dropped them into the big pot. But surely the quills are too hard and sharp to eat, Warthog said. Wait and see. Soon they will soften and release flavor to make a delicious soup, Noko explained. He bent over the pot and dipped in a paw. He licked his paw and nodded. Tasty, he said. Just how His Majesty likes it. You've met the king? Squealed Meerkat. Many times, Noko said casually. I always make him quill soup. He loves it. Noko tasted the soup again. If only I had some carrots, he said ruefully. Rabbit's ears shot up. He wanted to taste this quill soup that was fit for a king. I think my greedy brother may have left a carrot or 2, he blurted out. He hopped away to fetch them. Noko added the carrots to the water and tasted the soup again. Lovely, he announced. Of course, the king likes mealies in his quill soup. I've got mealies, squealed Meerkat. She ran away to find them. Each time Noko tasted the soup, there was something that needed to be added. Beans, peas, potatoes, spinach. And then the things appeared within moments, as if by magic. Now Noko's soup was thick and rich. Once again he tasted it. Perfect, he declared. Unless, I don't know, does anyone have a few worms? Pangolin did. Noko told the villagers to fetch their bowls. There's plenty of soup to share, he said. And share they did. They drank bowl after bowl of the delicious soup in the firelight until the big pot was empty. Noko sat back, looked up at the stars, and yawned. I wonder if you might have a hole where I could sleep, he asked. A hole? Cried Monkey. For someone who has cooked delicious quill soup for the king? And who has the generosity to share the soup with strangers? Piped in Aardvark. No, my friend, said Monkey. No, Noko, you shall have the very best bed in my house. You are too kind, Noko smiled. Before they went to their beds, Noko and the villagers sang together, shared stories, and danced in the moonlight. Later on, with a full tummy and a happy heart, Noko the traveler went to sleep at last. Good night. Okay. We could just do one shaker song before we end tonight. Everyone can shake, shake, shake. Everyone can shake, shake, shake. Everyone can shake, shake, shake. And now it's time to stop. Everyone can wave, wave, wave. Everyone can wave, wave, wave. Everyone can wave, wave, wave. And now it's time to stop. Everyone can tap, tap, tap. Everyone can tap, tap, tap. Everyone can tap, tap, tap. And now it's time to stop. Okay, everybody, that's it for today. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. It is time to say goodbye. Give a smile and wink your eye. It is time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, friends. Yee-haw!